get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecks. Jeans work like a name Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, ride the beat like a horse, put flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through was in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo, call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. That's the sound of the pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Jacob DeGroom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
To listen, so it's less about talent, more about timing, less about rhyming, more about diamonds, less about sincerity, more about signing. Sold on the dotted line for a couple dollar signs. Wait for the summertime. Watch how we come alive, like a second building. Watch how we come inside. Never let them kill the vibe. Never let them come inside.
Now here's the pitch. Raimel Tapia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Popped him up. Lindor is there. 1 down.
Batting seconds, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. McCann is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19.
Now here's the first offering. Charlie Blackmon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In previous duels with DeGroom, he's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. Count is 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Too high. Ball 3. Trevor Story would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 6.
A ball and no strikes. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is J.D. Davis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. To 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third, no left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Smith.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here's Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And it's fouled away. Smith is off of first with 2 away. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets turned away here. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Sam Hilliard is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pilar. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. So stepping in is Dom Nunez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here's the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. So now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now it'll be Michael Conforto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Waiting on it is Tapia, 2 gone. At the plate now is Kevin Pilar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hampson shading to his right, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Austin Gomber. 9-1-2 due up.
Austin Gomber.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Raimel Tapia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back, and it's gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Garrett Hampson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
The 1-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on. Now at the plate, James McCann. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. And there's 1 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob DeGroom. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hilliard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, number 3.
First pitch on the way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. And he's safe. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Next, here is Austin Gomber. He's 0 for 1 thus far from the stretch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And into bed next will be J.D. Davis.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith, and it's fouled away. The pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Smith, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Runner's off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets leave one. New inning set to get underway, and up steps Garrett Hampson to
The
bat.
second baseman, number 1.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next to dig in, Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's ball 4. Stepping up is James McCann, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And now a pitch on the way.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run through 5 innings. Taijuan Walker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Fuentes. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Ryan McMahon will be next. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Then he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in is Ryan McMahon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's wide. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Strike called. 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1. 3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in next, Sam Hilliard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Base hit into right center.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Tapia, and they take the lead. It's gone. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael John Portel.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit, James McCann. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. So here is Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The catcher.
First pitch on the way. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jonathan Daza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Daza stands at first with 1 out. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
So the next to bat will be Garrett Hampson. He went down on strikes last time up as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're still down 5. Robert Stevenson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Robinson Cano is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 6.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 5. And that misses inside 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. popped up. Fuentes is there for it. 2 gone. And now here is Dominic Smith. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it is now 7-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
And he lays off for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and none left. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin.
Right field, number 19,
First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off. And the pitch. This is pulled into right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he got him swinging. Trevor Story is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Josh Fuentes to the plate now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center field.
Next up, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready now is Sam Hilliard. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now a pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Dom Nunez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Brendan Rodgers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Last strike now for Colorado. A little low. It's 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out.
give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taijuan Walker earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.